Hello friends, welcome to Global Online University. Friends, in this video we are going to solve 1 to 50 questions of economics of KSET 2021. So let us start. Friends, here the first question is, when does the supply curve shift to the right? Option A, when production cost increases. Option B, when production cost fall. Option C, when demand increases. Option D, when employment increases. Friends, as you all know, when the supply curve will shift to the right, when production cost fall. Yes, if there is a fall in the production cost, then automatically producers will produce more. So at that time, the supply curve will shift to the right. So option B is the correct answer. Then the income consumption curve in the theory of consumer behavior corresponds to the which of the following in the theory of production? Option A, expansion path. Option B, ridge lines. Option C, production possibility curve. Option D, iso cost line. Here the right answer is option A, expansion path is the correct answer. These are the expected answers. Next, question number 3, identify which of the following is a sunk cost. Option A, the expenditure on purchase of raw material. Option B, the expenditure that is made and cannot be recovered. Option C, the expenditure on building. Option D, the expenditure on human development. Here the right answer is option B, the expenditure that is made and cannot be recovered is known as the sunk cost. Yes, in sunk cost means once expenditure is made and we are unable to recover that expenditure, that is known as the sunk cost. Question number 4. In the kinked demand curve model, when MC curve shifts upward in the discontinuous range of the MR curve, option A, price alone increases. Option B, quantity alone increases. Option C, price and quantity remain the same. Option D, both price and quantity increases. Friends, here I think option D is the right answer. Let us see the next question. Question number 5. The theory of Lemons suggests that option A, low quality goods drive away the good quality goods from the market. Option B, low quality goods attract more good quality goods into the market. Option C, there is no relationship between the sale of low quality and good quality goods in a market. Option D, pricing of goods is difficult. Friends, lemons of market means where only low quality of goods will be sold. So here according for this question, the right answer is option A, low quality goods drive away the good quality goods from the market. Question number 6, the relationship between a worker and his employer is used to explain the option A, adverse selection. Option B, moral hazard problem. Option C, lemons market. Option D, insurance problem. Yes, here I think the right answer is option C, lemons market. Then question number 7, given the following LM and IS function, LM function is 45 plus 10, IS is y is equal to 165 minus 20. Friends, I am having little confusion here, so I did not solve this question. If anyone has solved this question, you can comment the answer in the comment box. Yes, question number 8, according to classical economists, full employment will be ensured through option A, interest rate adjustment, price adjustment, wage price flexibility. Option D, adjustment in money supply. Yes, here the right answer is option C, wage price flexibility. Yes, classical economists will spoke about the wage and price flexibility to maintain full employment in the economy. Next, question number 9. In certain data, following results were obtained. Mean is 54, median is 57, coefficient of skewness is minus 0.6. From these results, find the standard deviation. Option A, 30. Option B, minus 5. Option C, 15. Option D, incomplete information. Yes, here the right answer is option C, 15 is the correct answer. Friends, in this video I'm just giving you key answers. If possible, in upcoming videos we'll solve the whole question paper with explanation. Now just I'm going to give you key answers. Question number 10, one tail test or two tail test depends on. Yes, one tail test and two tail test, they are dependent on alternative hypothesis. Question number 11, most frequently used mathematical method for measuring the trend is. moving average method, freehand method, semi average method, and least square method. Yes, here the right answer is option C. Least square method is the correct answer. Yes, many students are having confusion between least square method and moving average method. So I think least square method is the correct answer. So question number 12, unit root test is used to examine option A stationarity, option B causality, option C significance of regression coefficient, option D none of the above. Yes, here the right answer is option A, stationarity is the correct answer. Yes, question number 13. Under which of the following circumstances multi-collinearity is suspected? Yes, friends, this question also I did not find the correct answer. I am having a little bit confusion here. So, if anyone has solved this question, you can comment the answer in the comment box. Question number 14. The number of roots for quadratic function is 4, 1, 2, 3. Yes, none, roots in quadratic function are 2. Question number 15. Input output model uses theory of option A differentiation, option B matrices, option C integration, option D logarithm. Yes, here the right answer is, I think here matrices is the correct answer, but I am not sure. So if anyone knows correctly, you can comment in the comment box. Question number 16. Cramer's method can be applied when the coefficient matrix is option A rectangular, option B diagonal, option C non-singular, option D singular. Yes, here the right answer is option B diagonal. Question number 17. Limit of the function function of x is equal to x2 minus 4 divided by x minus 2 as x tends to be 2 is option A 4, option B indeterminate, option C 0, option D none of the above. Yes, here the right answer is limit will be 4. Yes, I have solved this question. This is correct answer. A is 4. A 4. Then question number 18. The absorption approach of analyzing the balance of payments was formulated by option A Haberler, option B Milton Friedman, option C Sidney Alexander, option D Marshall and Lerner. Yes, here the right answer is option C Sidney Alexander. Question number 19. In Ricardo's international trade theory, comparative cost advantage arises due to option A differences in factor endowment, option B labor cost differences, option C factor abundance depend in terms of factor prices, option D factor abundance depend in physical terms. Yes, here the right answer is option B labor cost differences. According to David Ricardo, international trade arises due to labor cost differences. Question number 20. Dumping refers to sale of goods abroad at lower price below their cost and price in the domestic market. Option B buying goods at lower prices abroad and selling at higher prices in the local market, reducing tariffs, selling the expensive good at lower prices. Yes, dumping means sale of goods abroad at lower price below their cost. Yes, option A is the right answer. Question number 21. Which of the following is assumed in the explanation of Wagner's law? Option A income elasticity of demand for public goods and services is greater than 1. Price elasticity of demand for public goods and services is greater than 1. Option C income elasticity of demand for public goods and services is less than 1. Option D price elasticity of demand for public goods and services is less than 1. Yes, here the right answer is option A income elasticity of demand for public goods and services is greater than 1. Question number 22. The economic disparities between center and state is known as vertical imbalance, horizontal imbalance, regional imbalance, economic imbalance. Yes, here the correct answer is option A vertical imbalance is the correct answer. Question number 23. The difference between the statutory and economic burden of a tax is due to option A weak tax administration, option B underdevelopment, option C ignorance of the taxpayer, option D shifting. The right answer is option D shifting. Question number 24. The Lapper curve explains the relationship between which of the following? Tax rate and tax revenue, tax rates and employment, option C tax rates and income, option D rates, tax rates and government expenditure. Yes, I hope you know about the Lapper curve. Lapper curve explains the relationship between tax rates and tax revenue. Question number 25. In which of the following groups of taxes do impact and incidence of a tax coincide? Option A, income tax and corporate tax. Option B, income tax and excise duties. Option C, corporation tax and custom duties. Option D, excise duties and sales tax. Yes, here the right answer is option A, income tax and corporate tax. Question number 26. Bad money drives out good money. It is said by Milton Friedman, J.M. Keynes, Thomas Gresham. Option D, James Tobin. Yes, here the right answer is option C, Thomas Gresham. Yes, it is also known as the Gresham's theory. Question number 27. The major function of SEBI, Stock Exchange Board of India. Option A, advancing credit to investors, regulating the Indian capital market, creating new stock markets, framing fiscal and monetary policies. Yes, here the right answer is the major function of SEBI is regulating the Indian capital market. Question number 28. Which of the following are the main response for a considerable increase in world population between 1900 and 2000? Option A, fall in both birth and death rates. Option B, faster decrease in death rate than birth rate. Option C, increase in both birth rate and death rate. Option D, faster increase in birth rate and then decrease in the faster increase in birth rate than decrease in the birth rate. Yes, I think here the right answer will be yes, considerable increase in world population between 1900 and 2000. Fall in both birth and death rate. No, this is not the correct answer. Faster decrease in death rate, increase in world population. So this is also not correct. Increase in both birth and death rate, faster increase in birth rate than decrease in the birth rate. Friends, in this question also I am having a little bit confusion here. I think faster increase in birth rate than decrease in birth rate. I think this will be death rate. So let us wait till the official key answer releases. I am having a little bit confusion in this question. Or otherwise option C will be correct. I think increase in both birth rate and death rate. No, this is not correct. So I think there is some mistake here. I think it is faster increase in birth rate than decrease in death rate. I think here it will be death rate. So let us wait till the official key answer releases. Question number 29. Which of the following states has lowest child sex ratio according to 2011 census? Option A, Punjab. Option B, Bihar. Option C, Kerala. Option D, Haryana. Yes, here the right answer is option D, Haryana. Haryana, it is having lowest child sex ratio according to 2011 census. Question number 30. Demographic equation is the sum of, yes, demographic, option A, net migration and natural change. Option B, natural change and crude birth rate. Net migration and dependency ratio. Option D, natural change and dependency ratio. Here I think the right answer is option B, natural change and crude birth rate. Option B is the right answer. Question number 31. In case of depletable resources, the efficient allocation between two periods is achieved by option A, higher allocation for the present period. Option B, maximizing the present value of the net benefit received in two periods. Option C, higher allocation to future period. Option D, minimizing the present value of the net cost incurred in both time periods. I think here option B is the right answer. Question number 32. The phenomena describing the relationship between level of income and environmental degradation is also known as the option A, entropy law. Option B, Hotelling rule. Option C, environmental Kuznets curve hypothesis. Option D, spaceship economy. Yes, the relationship between income and environmental degradation will be discussed by environmental Kuznets curve hypothesis. It is also known as the EKC curve. Yes, EKC hypothesis. Next, question number 33. Normally, the environmental Kuznets curve is U-shaped, inverted U-shaped, horizontally straight. Option D, vertically straight. Here the right answer is option B, inverted U-shaped. Question number 34. The agency that recommends the minimum support prices for crops in India is option A, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Option B, Ministry of Finance. Option C, Commission on Agricultural Cost and Prices. CACP. Option D, Food Corporation of India. Yes, the agency that is going to recommend the minimum support price is CACP, Commission on Agricultural Costs and Prices. Question number 35. The share of service sector in gross value added during 2018-19 is 54.3%. Question number 36. The strategy of PPP in India can be seen in the form of option A, build, operate and technology, that is BOT. Option B, BOT, build, operate and transfer. Option C, build, operate and trade. Option D, build, operate and maintain. The right answer is, the full form of BOT will be build, operate and transfer. Question number 37. In India, farmer with land holding size of 1.5 hectare of land is formally termed as marginal farmer, small farmer, medium farmer, large farmer. The right answer is option B, small farmer. Question number 38. In order to measure poverty in India, Tendulkar methodology. Option A, used calories intake as criterion. Option B, moved away from calories to basket of goods. Option C, used BMI as a criterion. Option D, used per capita income as a criterion. The right answer is option D, used per capita income as a criterion. Question number 39. Which of the following statements are correct? In general, economic models are: option 1, not meant to exactly replicate the reality. Second one, built on rationality assumption because it is thought to provide a good approximation of to reality. Third one, intended to indicate the essence of a problem as an aid to understanding. 4 options are given here. I think option D is the correct answer. 1, 2 and 3 all are correct. Question number 40. Market failure occurs because of first one, lack of information. Second one, public goods. Third one, externalities. Fourth one, perfect competition. Yes, here as you all know, this question was repeated in our mock test also. 1, 2 and 3 are correct here. Fourth one is not correct. So here option A will be right answer. Question number 41. Which of the following is true in case of substitute? Substitute goods means the goods which the good can be replaced in place of another good. First one, increase in price of A leads to increase the demand for B. Yes, right. Option B, decrease in the price of A leads to decrease in the demand for B. Wrong. Option third one, increase in the price of A leads to decrease in the demand for B. Yes, this is also correct. Fourth one, decrease in the price of A leads to increase in the demand for B. No, this is also wrong. So here 41, option A is the correct answer. Sorry, 41, substitute goods. Let us see, there are two goods, one is A and another one is B. Let us consider first one, increase in the price of A. Yes, when the price of good A increases, then people will buy less and people start buying more of B. So increase in the price of A leads to increase the demand for B. Yes, this is correct. B, decrease in the price of A. When price of B decreases, demand for A decreases and demand for B decreases. Decrease in the price of A leads to decrease in the demand for B. No, this is also wrong here. And third one, increase in the price of A leads to decrease in the demand for B. No, this is also wrong here. So here, sorry friends, here the right answer is option B. Only B is the correct answer. Sorry, A is not correct here. B is correct. Only first one is correct. Detailed explanation also I will try to give in our next video. So many students candidates were asking me these answer keys, so I tried to provide in very less period of less time. So question number 42, consider the following statements. First one is the vertical distance between AVC and the AFC is the average fixed cost. This is correct. The distance between vertical distance between AVC and AFC is known as AC is known as the AFC. This we know. And AVC, second one, AC, AVC, AFC curves are U-shaped. No, this is wrong because AVC is U-shaped, AC is U-shaped, but AFC is not U-shaped. It is rectangular hyperbola. Question number 3, AVC and AC and MC are U-shaped. This is also correct. So 1 and 3 are correct here. Option A, option D, 1 and 3 is the right answer. Yes, question number 43. Arrange the following in the order of different stages in production function. First one, TP increasing at increasing rate. Second one, MP declining and AP increasing. Third one, MP negative and AP declining. Fourth one, TP increasing at decreasing rate. Yes, as we all know, first TP will increase at increasing rate, so it will come first. Second, TP increases at decreasing rate. Yes, one second will be TP increasing at decreasing rate, and third will be MP declining, AP is decreasing. Fourth one will be MP is negative. So here the right answer is the right answer will be option A, 1, 4, 2, 3. Yes. Question number 44. Consumption function of an economy is given C is equal to 40 plus 0.8y, and this economy is planned to invest rupees 75 crore in a year. From this information, which of the following are correct? Assume two sector economy and income values in crores. Yes, this question first one, equilibrium level of income is 143.75 crore. Second one, equilibrium level of income is 575 crore. Third one, equilibrium level of consumption is 500 crore. Fourth one, autonomous consumption is 40 crore. Yes, this question I have solved. The right answer will be option B. Yes, option B, 2 and 3 are correct here. Please solve this question and you can comment in the comment box. The equilibrium level is 575 crore and equilibrium consumption is 500 crores. If it is possible, I will make another video with a detailed explanation. So now at this time many students wants to check their answers, so just I am going to provide you only key answers. The value of multiplier is calculated. Multiplier's formula, you know, multiplier is equal to delta change in income divided by change in investment, delta y upon delta. It is also correct. Then multiplier is equal to 1 minus MPS, correct. Multiplier is equal to 1 minus MPC. This is also correct. Third one is wrong here. So here the right answer is option A. 1, 2 and 4 are correct. Question number 46. Which of the following are the features of LM curve? LM curve slopes upward to the right. This is correct. LM curve shifts to the right when the stock of money supply increases. Yes, this is also correct. When money supply increases, the LM curve will shift right. Then LM curve shift to the left if there is an increase in the demand for money, correct. LM curve is steep if the interest elasticity of demand for money is high. I think this is also correct. I am having little bit confusion in this option. I think this is also correct. So option D is the right answer. Yes, these are expected provisional key answers. Question number 47. Yes, question number 47. Each of the following are correct for the consumption function given C is equal to 40 plus 3 upon 4y. This question I haven't solved yet. Okay, if anyone has solved, you can comment the answer in the comment box. Question number 48. Which of the following are transfer payments? Yes, dividend on corporate share, fertilizer subsidy, widow pension, scholarship paid by government department. Yes, fertilizer subsidy, widow pension, scholarship, these are all transfer payments, but dividend on corporate share, it is not a transfer payment. So here the right answer is 2, 3, 4. Option B is the correct answer. Question number 49. Which of the following are the assumptions of Samuelson's theory of trade cycle? Yes, here MPC is greater than 0 but less than 1, MPC is less than 0 but greater than -1, accelerator is greater than 0, accelerator is less than 1. In this question also I am having a little confusion. If anyone has solved this question, you can comment the answer in the comment box. Then question number 50. Which of the following are correct with respect to geometric mean? Yes, first one, it is based on the reciprocal of numbers are average. No, this is wrong, because reciprocal will come in the harmonic mean. Yes, geometric mean means nth root. Second one, it is suitable to give higher weights to large items and lower weights to small items. This is also wrong here. In geometric mean, we give small weights to the large items. So third one, it is best average in the construction of index number. It is good average to employ when percentage are being averaged. I think third and fourth are correct here, so option B is the right answer. Okay friends, in this video we have solved questions from 1 to 50. In our next video we will solve questions from 51 to 100. So in this video I just gave you key answer. If it is possible, I will make another video with explanation. Yes, now many students, many candidates were requesting me to give key answers, so they are excited to check the key answers. So in less time I have given you key answers. Okay, thank you.